Very different look. This way move. That's gone in it.
Put this pin through here as well.
It's just nice and easy. Because it's spring loaded, look.
What the hell is this? Big Daddy Love Leg. But it's not the engine, is it? It's gearbox. Was pulling the circlip the wrong way, but now we're doing it the right way.
So it's gonna pop out.
It should pop out, yes. See, you work together, you get the end.
It's come out.
There it is.
There it is.
So what's going on, everyone? So as you've seen, we've put the bearings on the hubs. So the hubs are now ready to fit on the car. One side's already been fitted, but as you've seen here, the last few threads of the drive shaft are slightly messed up. So what we need to do is clean them so we can get the nut on, because the nut will not fit at the moment. You don't really want to damage the thread and the nut. Safety first, make sure you always wear protection. For what? Just being a bit silly. If someone flicks off, hits into your eye, you lose your eyesight for literally not having your goggles on. So best to wear goggles. And make sure, before you're on the grinder, that the plug switch is turned on. Fire, not chisel. Fire, people, call a fire. See if you can clean that thread so the nut can go over it. After filing it and grinding it, yes, we found the thread. The threads, no, threads are still fine, but because we've chopped so much off, let's check it in the hub. I still even got some thread left. Yeah, about 4 threads. Beautiful, beautiful. See, the grips. Don't worry, we have noted this down. In the future, once we know the car's running right, then we are gonna change the drive shaft end. This is just on temporary basis. We're just putting it on road to make sure that if you are spending money, that the car is okay. Genuine Subaru ball joints. These were ordered from ICP, Import Car Parts. He's given a fresh new bolt, fresh pin, and also grease nipple, but it's already pre-filled with grease, so it's like a maintenance thing. So for instance, let's say you service the car after 5-6 months, it's good to re-grease these as well. Is that it? You just fitting like that?
They go a bit more down, no?
Do they?
Yeah, it's just like what that thing is.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the other one's not nice.
Alright, let's just hammer it down a touch.
Yeah.
Okay, so that sits there. And then we bought some copper ease, not copper grease, copper ease. Don't even know what copper ease is. From One Stop, the local shopkeeper. Just putting a bit of copper grease in them, because when you do put these back on, if you do ever need to pull them off again, it'll be a bit easier. So we fit the ball joint on, but we need to fit the cone. And the cone's still stuck on the old ball joint. So we need to try getting that cone off somehow. Stuck, man. Is it even coming off? No, I think just the ball joint's coming off. Let's see if this cone comes off. Let's take them off first. Safety first. Need a bit of heat.
Baby, she's on fire, she's burning, burning, she's on fire, she's burning.
Quickly, hold the drive shaft. See if it comes off. So we've upgraded to a bigger hammer, stronger chisel. Any movement?
No.
Do you hold it properly now? Don't hold it like a wuss.
Yeah, but with the hammer is watch man.
Watch your hand. I'm not hammering your hand.
Yeah.
Move this arm.
Yeah, but I've
Go
come on.
around that side somewhere.
That's how I can go that bit.
Ah, I hammered my own hand. But it's off, but we need to go find it now. See, with a bit of persuasion, we got it off. Still a bit hot yet. But this is why we need the copper ease, so it doesn't get stuck. So we're going to put a bit of copper ease in here. And a little bit on here. So now if you do ever need to take this one off, it shouldn't be stuck, hopefully. Are you come to help us fix the car? Yes, are you our helper? He's a good dog. He's a lovely dog. So before we get the hubs on, we need to put the drive shafts in. And as you previously remember, the drive shaft didn't have any spring pins, So we've got genuine Subaru spring pins from AS Performance. So do you know where these pins go?
I know where they go, but now they're going
Where do they go?
in the hole.
Show them the hole. Show everyone watching the hole. So it goes through that hole. So on the actual gearbox, there will be a hole as well.
Yeah.
So you have to match that hole with this. Because it's spline, you have to make sure it's in the right hole. And then these just push in. It's just nice and easy. Because it's spring loaded, look. I haven't got that much squeezing power. But it just, as soon as you get it level, it has to be bang on circle. It can't even be one tooth out. You tap, 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 and then you tap it in. So you put the drive shaft in, put that on, then we'll get the hubs on, and then see what's what from there.
Oh, you got it in?
Pin is there, yeah.
The pin in?
How is the pin gonna come back out? Never?
Obviously, you have to use a special punch for it to come back out.
Right, okay, so we've got this side hub on also, but before we tighten everything up and put everything back together, I don't know if you've already noticed by watching the video, there's nowhere for the drop link to go onto. There's no drop link bar at all, so we had to source another one. We've managed to get a drop link bar. It looks like it's in good condition, but it's still got the old drop links on, which are pretty good to be fair. Look, it's got no play in that whatsoever. Whoa, we could have used these, but it's got nothing on this side, so I need to chop these off now. Let's see what the D bushes look like. The D bushes look good. Yeah, leave them on. Why are you taking them off? The reason?
Oh, we're testing.
Testing. Okay, so you know what position it fits in. Right, so let's quickly chop these off. Why didn't you on the switch, man?
You put the plug in.
Right, so you see what I did there when I was using the grinder? You don't use too much force, because when you use force it grips and then it froze you. So you need to just let the grinder do the cutting. Be gentle. If any of you lot know a good upgrade to these, because I've seen this once on one forum where they used VW Audi drop links. I think that was on the back, I can't really remember, but if you lot do know some hacks or some cheats to what we could replace these with, or upgrade parts, let me know. So he's putting copper grease on the bolts, so when we do need to remove them, it will be an anti-seize. To be honest with you, I'll tell you who told me this. Beast Mode Scooby on Instagram. He says get some copper grease. If you ever do need to take it off, make sure you copper grease it up. You might as well put the bar in, even though we didn't have the drop links. Fit this on. So you know this. Can you see this?
Wait for what? Let me get in. I'm moving in.
Get in there. Where? How far in you need to go? There's only here.
Yeah, but I get in more.
Alright. Alright. Can you see these holes here?
Yes, it's into it.
This lip here fits into that groove.
Then push it.
And then bend it both sides at the same time.
That side in?
This side's in, yeah?
Here, that pushed in.
Let go. Let's put the drive shaft nut on. Quickly raise that up. Tighten up. Shock rod end. The hole. Did you clean that hole? So the pin can go through. Yeah, it's just got a bit of dirt in it. I thought, bloody hell. Let's tighten this up. It's smaller size, this. What size is it? Maybe a 17. Okay. So all you do is literally just push the pin through and just bend both pieces over, and that's it. That's the ball joint in. Alright, let's check the thickness. 20 millimeters, yeah? The thickness of this one, 22 millimeters. So yeah, and it's warped because when you press the brake it judders like mad. So we're putting these new fresh discs on. And I'm just having a look. The pistons don't look too bad. They do look obviously a bit rusted, but the rubber itself on both sides doesn't look perished. So we probably will have to change them later on, but for this moment in time they'll have to do. So I've got this side on, just waiting for the pads. Let's see how he's getting on this side. Excuse me, I'm sure you're supposed to put the disc on first.
Yeah, but we'll take the pins out on it.
Oh, clever guy.
Yeah, the in there.
So because you're working on your own, you thought you'll grip it from here.
What's that, nest?
What is it? It's only spider web nest. What are you doing? You're not supposed to do that. They're part of the car now. So we've cleaned up the pins for the brakes. We've put both side discs on. And I was just thinking, is there a point of putting all this back together? Because unfortunately, I'm sad to say, but we've run out of funds to complete the project. I know you're all going to be upset because you're thinking, oh, the project was supposed to finish. Don't worry, the project is going to finish, but we're going to put it on hold for a month or two until we can gather enough funds to finish everything off, because we're buying all new parts. But there is an upside. We have something else coming to the channel. Yes, that's right, something else coming to the channel. If you're watching this and you have a rough idea, by all means drop a comment in the comment section below, yeah? But it's somewhat different. We've owned stuff like this in the past, but it's somewhat different to the channel, somewhat I've never owned. If you want to know what I've never owned, go on my Instagram channel, YK Recreation, and go through that and see what cars I've had, because we've had a few cars in the past and it's different. So yeah, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to put the old discs and pads on, because there's no point putting new discs and pads on, it gets rusted outside in the rain. So that's the last you're gonna see of the blue SUBARU for a month or two. Don't worry, we're not giving up just yet, but for this moment in time, we're packing it back up.